cemetery scene in the movie?
Yeah, we called the Michigan Film Office and we said, look, we're in trouble. We don't want to illegally shoot something for our movie. We need a cemetery. And they gave us a couple numbers, and we called. I believe they called somebody through the city of Warren. We didn't think we were going to get the permit that we needed, but the Michigan Film Office talked to somebody within the city of Warren, and they were all for it. They passed it. I guess I had to sit through a few board meetings, and I mean, we didn't even have to show up. Warren was great to us. It was really cool. They allowed us to use that cemetery. We used the Old Union Cemetery on Chicago Road. I mean, the city treated us great. Again, we can't thank them enough. Well, I mean, we had the city cops come in, and we thought that they were going to give us a hard time for being there. They just wanted to see what was going on. And
right now, I mean, how would somebody actually go on to, there's a kid out there with the dream right now, I want to make a movie. Where can they go to, maybe get funding, get the help that you guys got?
Now ever than before, I believe, with the advancements of technology, and especially the environment that we've created in Michigan now with the schools and the resources and the workshops, and like you showed earlier, where you're having these acting workshops now too. There's so many resources that if you have the dream, and it does come from a dream, and it is attitude, and working in this industry, you're faced with a set of statistical data that's always thrown in your face, and I know you've heard it too. Working even broadcasting production, you have people tell you, well, dang, there's not a lot of jobs there. That only 24%, and they throw all these figures like 24% of that market's employed, right?
I don't mean to cut you off here, but the one thing that I was always told when I started getting into this industry, anytime there's a disaster, anytime the power's out, you can still find a radio. Somebody's on the radio. You can find a battery-operated TV. Someone's on the TV. So no matter what the disaster is, somebody's going to deliver the news, and I might as well be the person that sends it to them.
That's the attitude you have to succeed.
Exactly.
I think you could look at these statistics, or you could look at these facts, but if you have that dream in your heart, I don't believe that there's any limitations to the human spirit.
Exactly. I don't believe whether you're in Warren or in Ohio or wherever the heck you are. I don't. If you have the dream to do it, you're eventually going to do it. You're going to do it. Like I said, I was working a lot of jobs. I have a daughter, so things were tough, and it wasn't like I could go out to L.A. Ryan did a lot of really cool internships out in New York. And he lived the dream. But again, if that film incentive hasn't come to Michigan and Warren hasn't been so kind to us, this movie would have been hard to make. Again, touching on as far as a dream, that's all we had. Right. As far as that's all we had. We're college. We're college guys, man. We're broke.
No, we had lived the whole thing. Just put it right there.
Didn't even have a script. We're like, hey, we got a camera. Let's do this. Right?
Yeah, I mean, this took months and months and months of just talking about and preparing it, and we're talking about a short film here.
Right.
Our next, we'll hopefully be coming out with features, and in the near future. We got a documentary we're working on. Hopefully they'll be out by the end of the summer. But and again, we're shooting in Warren through the documentary. There's a lot of locations we're shooting in Warren. Again, if you have the dream, man, just do it. Just do it. I was miserable doing anything else in the world, and I could say I'm the happiest guy in the world now, and I got all the time in the world to be a father. It's it's really neat when you get to have people. You've seen the movie, right?
Yeah, I've seen it.
I mean, it's neat having that, going out somewhere and being like, hey, I saw your movie play at this film festival, or that's awesome.
Yeah, now you guys, you've given it to some festivals.
Well,
yeah, how has it been? As far as awards or anything like that?
It started off really well with awards and doing it. What I think we're more geared up and focused on was like, look, we were able to accomplish that, and we were able to do it. And as whatever accolades come out of it, it's always an action of doing that you succeed. And I feel that Michigan's allowed us to do that on one of these big things. And I know we talked about it earlier, but I can't stress enough how important this incentive is to Michigan.
Right.
There's some group of people that have been out here and have been actively supporting it and voicing it. And there's some gubernatorial candidate camps that I've spoken with that I know aren't for this incentive.
Okay.
So that's in danger. And I think, if you're sitting at home right now and this is an industry that you could see the advantages to Michigan. You could see how this could work in a PR level where people are going to leave the state and start talking about what a great...
Bring people back to Metro Detroit.
And let me tell you, like, as far as it goes, the people in Michigan work hard, you know?
Right.
And I think a lot of people will see that when they bring these productions here. There's something I do want to give a shout out to. I want to give a shout out to BigScreenMichigan.com.
Yep.
It's basically this guy, Michael Manasseri, who was, he's the main character on a TV show called Weird Science. And he's come here and he set up shop in Michigan and started making movies and producing them here. And him, along with other supporters like Mitch Albom, have joined together and started a movement to ensure this incentive continues. And that's something that we want to do. We want to help everybody else who wants to get involved in this industry succeed as well.
Well, that's great. We only got a little bit of time left here. We actually have a clip of your movie.
Cool.
If we could roll that clip, see if we can get it in here. And
why are you gonna worry about one dirty, stinking fish when there's so many nice, clean, well, kind of clean fish in the sea? Look, just talk to one of them.
No! I don't want a fish, okay? I don't want a girl. It was stupid of me to come to this party. Look, D, I gotta go.
Why do you let this broad get to you, man?
I don't know, D. Maybe because I still love her.
let's give a round of applause for that. That was great. Pretty intense, huh?
Yeah, this is one of our more intense scripts.
To say the least. I said I watched it. It's very intense. But it's exactly how one little mistake can kind of snowball, and who knows where it can lead. It's up to the people you're around, and how you can handle those damages, I guess, and roll with it through life. And what website can we see this? I know you guys have a Vimeo site, right?
Yeah, we got a Vimeo site.
You can go to Vimeo.com and search
/EasyCrazy.
Vimeo.com/EasyCrazy, or if you're just at the search bar, type in Love of Your Life.
And we got, like I said, you said one bad thing could happen, and it was this movie's about. I think in the same aspect, one good thing could happen.
Right, exactly.
Exactly. I think metaphorically, though, the movie was more so saying is, be careful what you do, because something, no matter whether it's a small choice or a big choice in life, there's always going to be a repercussion. And karma's a mother. So.
Oh, yeah. I want to thank you guys again for coming out on the show. Ryan, Eddie, thanks a lot, man.
Thank
guys.
you,
Couldn't thank you more.
You are a superstar with the glasses, by the way.
And
thank you.
And I think you're way more attractive than Kevin James.
There you go.
More attractive than Kevin James.
See, I like the guy. We're gonna have to have you guys back now. You know this in your next film, right?
Hey, if you guys
come see us,
we'd cast you over Kevin James. Put that way.
There you go. I'm in. Let's do this. Stick around. We got more Spotlight coming right up. Coming up next, Becca gives us the word. Coming up later, a musical performance by Totally Disturbed. Don't go anywhere. There's more Spotlight coming up.